So I recently got a lightsaber from Sabertheory in this box. It's empty, so I didn't just break it now by spinning it. I really like the saber, and let's just get into the review right now. In case you've been sitting under a rock and have no clue what Sabertheory is, it is an incredible lightsaber shop. I will have a link below to the saber that I'm going to be reviewing today, which is the lightsaber baselet. Try that again. Alright, so here is the lightsaber, just the hilt. Of course, just a baselet. But this saber also comes with a blade, of course. A manual, which has a whole bunch of stuff in it. Stuff that I didn't even need to read, because big brain. But if this is your first lightsaber, you should probably read through the rest of the stuff. This lightsaber also comes with a little baggie with an Allen wrench and 4 screws, even though it only fits into 3 slots, but it's probably for a purpose that I'm just not getting. This lightsaber does have smooth swing and motion controls. I'll be showing it off in a second once I have my blinds closed. That way you can see it. And then I will also be comparing this lightsaber to Disney's lightsaber, which I despise. And is around, let's see, 150% of this price. So yeah, sorry that it's dark, but it kind of has to be that way. Before I get started with, turning on the lightsaber and stuff, I might as well show you the controls before the lightsaber is on. And all you really need to see is the button. So if you hold it down for about 1 second, or it'll blink once, it'll change the volume. You get 3 modes: high, low, and mute. I'm going to leave it on high, that way you can hear what, it says. If you hold it for 2 clicks, it'll change the blade, it'll change how it's flashing in between, so I'm going to change that one more time. So you get unsteady pulse and steady. And then if you hold it 3 times, it'll toggle motion control. If you hold it for 4 clicks,
clash off.
It'll turn clash on and off. I'm going to leave that off just for now. And then if you hold it down for about 5, it won't show the 5th click. But if you just hold it down,
the count,
it'll change your sound font. Now you can also change the sound font with motion controls by twisting it this way.
the high ground.
And it'll change it back. Alright. As you can see, it's a pretty bright blade. It's just a flashlight that bounces up into the blade. It's a baselit saber, which means the base of the saber is going to be lit. Now, let me show you some controls while the lightsaber is on. If you hold it for 1 click, forgot about how loud that was. It'll do the saber clash thing. 2 clicks, it'll toggle through and slow fade into other colors. Now, if you hold it for 3 clicks, it'll show you your quick change lightsaber color options. Just gonna wait. My favorite lightsaber color is a blue, solid blue. Alright, and then if you hold it down for 4 clicks, it'll turn it off. Now, it does have motion controls, as I said before. If you can do the twisty thing, you turn it on and off. Or, of course, you can just spin it, and it'll turn on. Sadly, it doesn't have a spin off, because you don't want to be flourishing, and then your blade's going to turn off. Now, for the sound fonts, we've got, which is Kylo Ren's. You're probably going to want to turn on Unstable Blade for that one. Then you have, that's Then you have Princess Leia. And her saber from Rise of Skywalker. And you've got
Scavenger.
the Scavenger saber, which is Rey Skywalker's saber.
Emperor.
Then you've got the Emperor's saber.
Serenity.
And I'm not sure which one this is. You'll have to figure that one out yourself. I'm sure it's one of the video game characters.
The second.
Then you have the second sister saber. I keep hitting a book on my desk when I spin it to turn it on. Very crackly and just an excellent Inquisitor saber. Then you've got
Dark Ages.
Dark Ages, which is like a sword. And this is really cool because the blaster effect sounds like an arrow. And then if you do the clash, yeah, that's how that's gonna go. And then, oh, I've got clash off right now, so. But it'll sound like a sword hitting next to another one.
The Dark Sword.
Then you've got the Dark Saber, or the Dark Sword as it likes to call itself. Then you've got the goat himself,
The Dark Lord.
Darth Vader.
The Fallen.
Then you've got Count Kestis' saber. One of my favorite fonts. Then you've got
The Count.
Count Dooku. Then you have Space Jesus.
The High Ground.
Just hit my ceiling.
Grossnard.
And that brings us full circle. Everyone hates Disney sabers. Right? Well, you should, because they're garbage. This is a Savvy's Workshop custom one. One of the only ones worth paying for. And here I've got one, 2/3 the price, which is a whole lot better. And for good reasons. This one has motion control. This one has multiple free sound fonts. Multiple free lightsaber colors. Well, free as in comes with the saber. This one you gotta pay extra for. Let's also not forget the fact that these hilts are just big and clunky. They're not elegant at all. The blade itself is very cheaply made, and I had one fight with this thing and it's already busted. Now, I'd say that the lightsaber, it's very equal when it comes to brightness with the Disney saber with a single light. Thanks, saber theory. Also, the smooth swing is so much better. I'm not even moving this thing and it's making whooshing noises, whereas this one is so responsive that it's incredible. Now, which one has an easier, you can take the blade out easier? Disney, for sure. You gotta get, man, I changed the sound font. But it's so easy to just take the blade out of a Disney saber, whereas you have to get an Allen wrench and pull the blade off of the lightsaber. And this is a good thing. You don't want your lightsaber blade falling out in the middle of a duel, which is what baselit sabers are made for. Whereas Disney sabers are meant to be profile sabers, which means that they're supposed to be high quality and super bright. These things are about as bright as this thing, which means that they're useless. And this is me also nitpicking on Disney sabers. If you want one of these sabers for yourself, I'll have a link below. Thanks Saber Theory, for sending me an awesome saber. I learned so much about lightsabers compared to Disney sabers in such a short amount of time with your lightsaber. If you want to see more videos, I've got links up above to my Bluetooth headset playlist and one that YouTube recommends for you. Catch you guys in the next one.